It's the Sick Show.
Invade your airspace without a trace. Our DNA lace your system, another victim. Prediction of them sick inflictions is numerous. The mission, everybody's body consuming us. It's humorous, oh so serious, got you curious. What you looking for? Everything you want, baby, here it is. In your ear, out the other. Tell your mama, tell your brother. You've now been perfected.
I wanna get sick.
And one more thing before I go. I want my black men and my black women to come together. I want us to stop. For real, you know, I've talked about this before. I want us to stop making love to people before we love them. And then hating them because they never loved us back. Or we never really loved them or had what that fairy tale that we wanted to have. That only comes with time and patience. You're not gonna get that husband from a one-night stand. You're gonna get that husband from being there for him, for loving him unconditionally through his perfections, his flaws, everything. It ain't from the pussy only gets power through the mind. So then we're not mad and scorn and trying to take our black men down. You know, y'all know that child support, when you put a man on child support, especially if he one that's hustling, it's just gonna build up and build up. Then he gets a felony, then he can't get a real job, then he can't get housing and a whole lot of stuff, passports, all that. Y'all know that. Y'all also know that men, that by having sex with these women with no protection, and you weren't in a relationship with her, y'all know that when she get pregnant or you get with somebody else, she gonna be mad. So why do y'all keep doing that? We also know that parents can't raise children by themselves, whether it's a man or a woman. So we know that we need to take care of our business. We need to file visitation paperwork. We need to get paternity tests. We need to, you know, have all our paperwork in order, because instead of talking to each other and working things out, we try to bash each other and make it bad. And that's what our children are growing up in. I'm guilty of doing it. People I know are guilty of doing it. And the only way that I'm going to feel better about me changing is if I try to help other people change too. Because my way of thinking wasn't right. Just because, you know, you talk to your homegirls or see it on TV or see somebody famous doing it, you think it's right. But you got to know what's in your heart. What God is telling you. And God ain't telling you to not include your baby daddy or your baby mother in the child's life, or the new person that they have in their life. It's not telling you to do that. It's telling you to give love, respect, and we gotta make this world better. I ain't talking about no president. It don't matter who the president is, we gotta do it. And it start with you. It start with me, and by me telling you, it's going on you, and you gotta tell people, and we gotta do it together. Booty hoo, it's the Sick Show. Cute fancy up in the easy. And it is a beautiful day in the neighborhood. And I'm with the fam, and people are just rushing about. It's a disaster in our area here. This is a disaster. Baby boy has to bring his school bus wherever, you know, when we're leaving. And Swaggy Say is just carrying one garbage bag, moseying along with his collar popped. Not even helping or nothing. Too cool to, you know, too cool for the school. And Q Fancy is just, you know, I got my shorts on today because it is hot. So I got my shorts on and my little shoes. And this outfit costs, the shorts were $5, but these are last summer. The shirt was free, and the scarf was like $1, breast cancer, and then the little shoes were probably too much. They were $20, but I got these 3 years ago, okay? But I never wore them because I was pregnant. My feet were fat, so now I can fit them. But these are really cute. Come on, baby boy, what's the problem? Monster trucks, and you're scooting along. We're running to handle some BI. So let's do it. Saturn Q is mean. He thinks that he runs shit. You know, he has.
Hey, shut up!
His dad said that they're gonna wind up fighting when he gets to be a teenager.
You ain't gonna wanna do that.
And I said that
That's
it's because
intensive care.
I said
Intensive care. The minute he do it.
when you got.
He do it. It'll be the first time he ever get to go to sleep.
So you think out of all your sons that's gonna try to fight you, it's gonna be the baby?
Boogie might want some too. I think Boogie gonna hold a grudge. If he wanted, he got it. No biggie.
I tried to fight my mom and I lived in the house with her.
Learn his respect.
I'll tell that story.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah, I'll tell that story. Wow, he still wanna come out. Like these people. Did you ever try to fight your dad?
Hell no. Respect. My brother did.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes you try to fight your
My
parents
brother fought
though.
both his parents.
Right. Yeah. I don't know. I know, yeah, they do. I ain't gonna tell people's business, but yeah, sometimes you do try to fight your parents. They make you so mad. Like, it's like, why? But I try to be, I know Saturn Q be mad, but I try to like make him not have that kind of anger. 'Cause I saw some anger
Let him
that
do whatever you want to
I
do.
don't let him do
And
whatever.
that's why I'm gonna have that problem with him. Because he can do whatever he wants to with you. And he know he gonna come to you and it's gonna be okay. You gonna make it okay. And that's where the bullshit gonna be at. And I ain't gonna play it. And I ain't gonna allow it and none of that shit. And that's what he gonna learn. That's what he gonna learn.
I just don't want to raise my son with anger. So, I mean, we'll see. He already mad though. He be mad. He cuss. I mean, he been cussing for a long time though.
That's when you was gone.
Yeah, he was cussing and he woke up cussing. So it's like, but that's what he hears. So it's like, it's us. We got to stop cussing if we don't want him to cuss. We knew he would cuss. You know, he hear it all the time. Now he know what stuff is, like. So I try not to. I try to make myself conscious of it if I don't want him saying it, but you know, you are what your environment, the environment you in, you become that. So he gotta adjust to it. He can't be I want him to be articulate and knowing the correct way to speak and words to say and knowing when you should use those words. And he will. So he just learning early. We're gonna wake up tomorrow morning and we're going to go running like we used to do in Vegas in the summertime. Me, you, and Savon and baby boy. Oh, they giving away apples? That's what they giving them away. Uh-oh. These are nice. I would live in these. Yeah. Like, you understand the time frame why they do it, because in
Harvard. Why they on
they
Harvard?
are on Harvard with all them barrels going down Harvard and all that bullshit. You know, all them barrels going down Harvard and Miles. You know that, baby? What? They are on.
Came up miles today.
Oh, well,
Shit on
maybe.
Miles.
Well, maybe it ain't no more. It was though.
That whole street was clean.
But they fixed it though. They fixed that already. They did that. Harvard is all those barrels going down that way. What are they doing? I thought they're fixing the streets.
Damn, fix some potholes.
What are they doing if they're repaving the streets? That's not moving.
Repaving the streets.
What are they doing?
They widening something.
So when they do that, don't they have to put new pavement over it? No. So I don't know. All the roads are closed. So, and then the freeways are like it too. So, like, they do try to wait until July to do the stuff, June. But it's like, that's smack dab in the middle
of the summer for us. Like, you don't want to be driving around, detouring and all of this on these streets, but they're doing it because the weather's going to get cold and you can't do it. You got to get it before the winter. And that's why they're doing all that stuff around. It's like the summertime in Cleveland turned into construction zones. What happened at this whole time we've been here? Look at all of this. Look at this road sign. Right lane closed ahead. All of these like detours and all of this stuff. Getting new buses and all of that. I know you got to do it at one time. Maybe we got some money all of a sudden.
If you from Cleveland
from there, I did.
and you watching this and you know, we riding down kids and we talking about Mount Pleasant. If you know about Mount Pleasant's barbecue, hit the like button. The sauce, I would always get a shoulder sandwich. Like, I was a shoulder sandwich. I always get the shoulder sandwich, and then I would get fries with sauce, extra sauce, and then I would put my fries on it. That's what I would always get from the real places. Or I would get wings.
Remember
with
World
extra
Burger
sauce.
used to be back there?
Who?
World Burger.
I ain't never eat at World Burger. Not in Cleveland. I didn't even know about that.
Man,
That ain't.
You don't know nothing about that shit.
I don't know about World Burger. Y'all might know
used to be
World
like
Burger.
this big. No bullshit. Everything on it was like extremely like exaggerated, oversized. It was ridiculous. It's like even the tomatoes used to be big as fuck. Like they had big dumbass thick pieces of bacon on it. It was retarded. Like I had got a World Burger one day. I got a double cheeseburger about that bitch. It took me 2 days to eat it.
Wow.
And this was back when I smoked weed all the time. And I couldn't eat it all in one sitting. I had to come back the next day and eat it.
Just imagine all that sitting in the, but we used to eat big burgers like that. We used to eat big burgers. I think it's a World Burger in LA. I don't know if y'all know about that. I had some of the best burgers that I've had are the kind that I make myself.
At home. But when we started making those, I think some of the best burgers that we had were in our LA days when we used to make those big fat turkey burgers. I don't know, who knows? It might be.
Turkey burger.
Oh, those big fat turkey burgers that we used to make with everything on them. And then we would put bacon on them too. And then those fries, we would make our own. I would make Cupid fries. Cupid fries. I've been making Cupid fries since forever. Like Cupid fries, and I can make them for y'all. Cupid fries are, you know, potato fries cut up. You know, I leave the skin on them, but you wash it real good. Oh, that's the
Y'all know about it. Yeah, so you take potatoes, cut it up, wash it real good, leave the skin on them, season them with everything that's in your seasoning cabinet. For example, you know, whatever you like, just season them. Now I ain't never put no cinnamon on them.
Cinnamon, parsley and shit.
Parsley, basil, paprika, garlic powder, seasoning salt, pepper, you know, your normal salts like that, but it's the way you season them with love that makes the taste. And then I would put depending if I did them the taco way, did I do them the chicken way? With the chicken on them and the cheese and all of that, like tacos. How did I do it? Just with the ranch and the ketchup and
with everything in your cabinet.
yeah, and then I put the cheese on them and stuff before. I put the cheese on them and you put everything on there, and then you can top them with you know, like ground, you know, your ground meat of your choice or your vegetables or whatever you want. It's just potatoes, but I'll be laying them out. I done forgot what I put on them. You can't name what I put on them either. Under construction. They needed to do something with this. This is
This shit crazy.
Buckeye and Woodhill. This was like a disaster. It used to be a Burger King. No, this is Woodhill, baby.
Oh yeah.
used to be a Burger King over here, a rib place over there. Yeah, that's all different.
At the library, as much as I'm up here. So I'm back up here. I have some recording to do because I'm working on my rap song. So, now that you hear little bits of it, while that you hear me recording it.
Since I have an audience. Q, fancy and the easy. 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 Q, fancy and the easy.
I'm trying to reach a million views, shit, and that's it. Oh, what you want your girl to do? Drink acid. Oh, what you want?
Shoes. So I'm at the Dollar Tree, getting some ointment, a toothbrush, this little calendar thing, and some stickers for Saturn Q. So he needs some rewards for going on the potty because these last 2 days he has not cared. He's peed on himself and it's a disaster. Okay. So I just left the Dollar Tree. I spent $5 and we're gonna work on a reward system now because it'll be a year. I mean, Baby Boy started last August, like for real, since last September, and I never stopped. You know, when I went back to work though for those 6 months, that's when, you know, I wasn't with him all the time, and you know, it's just so VISH and I debate a lot about the Illuminati, and he watches these videos on YouTube, and people make up this stuff, and you know, rap music has influenced our culture heavily, so we believe this stuff. We believe the stuff that the rappers say. We believe this Illuminati stuff. We believe that, you know, there's a corrupt system in place to bring us all to our downfall. But the one thing that we don't believe, and the one thing that we don't take responsibility for, is our actions and our choices. You have a choice to listen to the type of music that you listen to, whether it's rap music and it's influencing you to do drugs or drink alcohol or party or fuck hoes or whatever it is. And then by hearing that music, knowing that the things that you see in the media are fictional, if you go throughout your life and live that way, and you don't have the money to do it, you don't have the fame, and you know, those things don't make it better. And then there's consequences, and then you blame
The corrupt system. There's the Illuminati that's forcing us to listen to this music, and then we listen to the music, and then we gotta go and do exactly what the music says. We don't have a mind of our own.
And that's what people do. And they wanna, and then they blame him.
I'm not gonna live to be 25 because that's what somebody said in the song. I'm just gonna be just like Tupac and Biggie.
And that's how a lot of people live their lives. A lot of black people, a lot of young black men. It's not cool to listen to classical music or jazz or, you know, whatever else. And I find as black people are always trying to live up to a standard, to be like the Basketball Wives or the Love and Hip Hop people. And their lives are very ratchet, but you see them they're on set, okay? And those are the things that, you know, we as parents have to teach our children about this. We have to stop living like that as parents. We have to stop going out and buying our children Jordans, which Michael Jordan uses the money. You know, he owns, he's an investor in several correctional facilities that they're building around the country that are housing our black men. You know, because we love to act a fool. We gotta act a fool and fuck as many hoes as we can and sell as many drugs as we can to our people. Because if we don't do that, we don't know the way. You know, we don't use our resources. We don't go to the library and read. They telling us in school that this stuff is whatever, but somebody else has to, but the Illuminati comes on, you hear about the Illuminati and then you're interested. You watch those videos or whatever, and then you want to be like, yeah, they're brainwashing. But what about the nigga that's making the Illuminati videos that's cashing in on you from passing them around and all of that on YouTube? Because you believe in that stuff. It's all about chances and choices. So I told Saturn Q the rules. So you have to say potty time, and then you'll get your sticker and a lollipop. And you have to sit down on the pot. And then, are you going to do it?
Yeah.
You going to get a potty time sticker or potty time lollipop?
Okay.
You got to tell mommy and papa. You just have to say potty time. Let's practice. Say potty time.
Potty time.
Okay, yeah. Okay. So when you feel it coming out, you know, then say potty time, and then you'll get a prize, okay?
Okay.
All right. Well, let's go.
24, 25, 26.
Say, wow, go get you.